right outside Zion National Park and getting ready to set out on a 4 to 5 week trek to Green River, Utah. Day 3, day 7, day 11, day 15, day 19, day 23, day 27, day 31, day 35, morning of day 2 or day 39, depending on how we're counting.
Mosquitoes in my tent the last 2 nights have been terrible. I'd kill a few of them and they'd leave these blood stains on my tent. I know that blood is mine. Morning of day 3, what would have been day 40, and it was a pretty miserable night. I hardly got any sleep last night because of all the wet gear, and the mosquitoes are just driving me crazy. It's pretty bad. I've got all my stuff still laid out here this morning. Looks pretty crazy. I think I already said it on the camera I lost, but I'll say it again, that it's a good thing that I didn't try to do this on the original day 37. With no food and very little water, this would have been just an impossible task. So yeah, doing it like that would have been a bad deal. So anyway, Eardley Canyon, it's the bane of my existence. From all the way down here, I could access the higher levels. And if I wanted to, I could probably get up there and then go back up the canyon and bypass that narrow section. But there's narrows farther up the canyon and they're likely to be flooded and be a challenge as well. So I think my best bet is to leave Eardley behind and climb up to the plateau. Gotta climb back up that. Gotta get through all those boulders. Gotta get all the way up there and to the notch. Coming down was not fun. I think I recorded most of it on the other camera, so I guess I'll record a little bit more of it going up. The only good thing is going up hills like that are usually easier, because going down it's harder to control your momentum on the loose rocks. So hopefully going up won't be as bad, but we'll see. Still not looking forward to it though. Okay, that's the word for now. Checking out.
And it really is just like a waterfall of rocks. And many of them are at the tipping point, just ready to roll farther down. And so many of these guys are what I call Ralston rocks. They're big and they look stable, but they're not. Definitely have to watch out for those. Yay! I am to the top. I am out of Eardley Canyon. I'm glad. That was a lot of work getting up here. More exertion, but it actually was faster coming up. But man, I am glad to be out of that canyon. A lot of bad memories for me in Eardley Canyon now. Okay, but now we need to find our way to the top of the plateau. So a little bit more of this stuff. And head north. All right, let's go. I hear voices out there. Oh yeah, now I see them. Some hikers right out there. It's funny, they're going past the rappelling entrance, so they must be going down the same chute that I came up. Maybe they'll find my camera and send it back to me. Not seriously, that camera is gone forever. Lost in 6 feet of water and probably 2 feet of mud. Man, it's a big group of people. There are 2 in the front and now another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people behind. The first people I've seen since leaving the trailhead.
I'm a long ways above the reef now. Once again, looking back to La Salle Mountains way out there. So Moab's out that way. You can actually see Junction Butte and Canyonlands out over there. And that green stripe running through the desert out there, that's the San Rafael River. Pretty good view. I'm sure if I had a telescope, I could see my Jeep out there. It'd be right out there. I'll see if I can do some digital zoom in post-production. All right, up to relatively flat ground. It's still going to be a lot of work making my way in and out of the jumble of rocks, but should be a lot faster going from here on out. Oh, taking a break here in the shade, letting all my stuff dry out some more. Check it out. Hoping that bag can get dry, because last night was pretty miserable. It got kind of chilly. But yeah, just thinking back on yesterday and what a scary moment that was. You know, I am happy I got through it, obviously, and proud of how I reacted. But at the same time, I can't help but think about all the mistakes I made. Like, I should not have been trying to do that big a swim in my boots. Like, it just weighs you down so much. And also, when I was getting into the water, coming back, I noticed my pack was a little bit off balance on the raft, on the mattress, and I thought, it'll be okay. And I should not have done that. I should have fixed it. And lastly, trying to do that swim with a selfie stick out in the open, trying to film it. Just big mistake, you know. For something like that is a high-risk situation, and the penalty is so large for a mistake, no, I need to put the camera away or rig it up in a way that it's safe, that I don't have to deal with it. Because I was essentially trying to swim with one arm, and yeah, that just didn't work. So anyway, if I had to do it all again, I would definitely do those 3 things differently, and I'm sure the swim would have been a lot less eventful that way, and that's the way I would have liked it. All right, that's a thought for now.
Looks like we're gonna have one more big gully up here we're gonna have to get around. But we're getting close to the top of the plateau. Once we get there, walking will be a lot easier.
It's funny, I didn't want to get any new gear before setting out on this hike, because I really wanted it to be a continuation of my Zion to Green River hike. And that's probably a bad idea, because my stuff is falling apart. Turn around, let me take a look. Yeah, these shoes. Yeah, I don't know that they're going to make it to the end. I mean, I guess they have to. Only a few days left, so they'll be okay, right? And I've told you about my tent. It's hard to believe I'm still using that thing. And then my pack. My pack is so bad. The haul strap broke early on into my Zion to Green River hike. The lid is useless now. I shouldn't even have it on there because both zippers are broken. These things are barely hanging on. A lot of duct tape in action. My water bottle pockets are essentially gone. Yeah, pretty bad. So yeah, so I'm gonna have to stock back up before setting out next year. All right, that's the thought for now. Okay, finally truly up on top of the plateau. Still some drainages to work around, but it's much better now. There's a road out there by that little mesa at the end of it. Hope to pick that up, and then walking should even be faster. All right, let's keep her going. So one of the reasons I don't hike too much in the fall is because I'm a huge college football fanatic. Specifically, the USC Trojans. And today is game day, so I broke out the old jersey just to show my school spirit. There's a part of me that wishes I was back home in LA, getting ready to tailgate and watch the game, but anyway, this is the way I can show my support, even though I'm out hiking. My friend says that I could jinx the team by not being there, so let's hope that's not true. Okay? Fingers crossed that the Trojans come out victorious. All right, fight on. Finally made it to that back road. So now time for some mindless, quick road walking. Should go a lot faster now. Okay, that's where I'm headed now. Up in the gap in the two mesas up there. Definitely want to be over that and down some before I camp tonight. Day 3/40. What is that up there on top of that little mesa? Can't tell. The area just west of here is called Cliff Dweller Flat, so I'm wondering if it's a ruin or an ancestral site of some sort. Yeah, I'm curious if that's an old chimney or maybe some just giant cairn. I don't have the energy to climb up there to find out for sure, so I'll have to see if I can find out after the fact. Oh, hey, it's Mr. Shadow. Hey, Mr. Shadow, how you doing? Do you know what that is up there? No. All right, well, good to see you, buddy. You take care. Let's keep walking.